Hey everyone, it's Nate from Voltage. Welcome to part 3 of our BTCPay server how-to series. If you missed part 1 and 2, there'll be links to that down below. In this video though, we are going to be learning how to use our new BTCPay server to sell tickets to an event. Let's get started. We are now in our BTCPay server dashboard, and there are a couple things I want to talk about to make sure you have a firm understanding of what some of these terms mean, because it can actually be a little bit confusing. BTCPay uses the word store to describe a sort of profile for your BTCPay server. When you click this create store, what you're doing is you are essentially starting a new dashboard. And that means that if you start a new store, you'll have to reconnect your wallets and all your other settings. So you can just make the one store and use that store's settings for everything you want to do. One of the first things you might want to do is make a point of sale. So we can go down here to the plugins area. We can click point of sale. And now it'll say app name. Okay, so what's the difference between a store and an app? Well, a store, like I said, is like a folder. It's like a profile. And apps are like files. So you can have an app for a crowdfund. You can have an app for selling tickets to an event. You can have an app for a cupcake shop. And all of these apps can exist under the same store. So in this demo, we're just going to sell tickets to an event. So let's see, concert ticket. And we can hit create. And now you'll see that we have access to our point of sale configuration screen. So we can just go through this and fill out things. So we can choose the name of our app. We can change it if we'd like. Display titles, this is what people will see. And then point of sale style. So this is going to be an online shop. So we will probably want to do a product list with a cart, because what if somebody wants to buy more than one ticket? So let's go ahead and do product list with cart. And then currency, you can have this in anything you want. For this example, I'm going to be doing it in Satoshis. And then description. This is really cool. You can add pictures, you can add links, you can add all kinds of stuff to this description area here. I'm not going to get too creative with it, but you know, description, enjoy a concert and free drinks. Great. And then products here. So every time you make one of these, you're going to be given this sort of default T-shop thing. You can just go ahead and hit the trash can on all of these. And then it'll say no items, add your first item. So we can click add a new product. Ticket to concert. We'll make it $1. You can add an image URL if you would like to. You can also add a description. Buy a ticket to the concert. If you have an inventory, like you only have 50 tickets to sell, you can put it there. You could do an ID. This is just going to help if you have multiple products on your invoices, which we'll go over here in a second. And by button text, we'll say purchase. And we can hit save. So now we have a ticket to the concert. So let's go ahead and fill out the rest of this. That looks fine. Request customer data on checkout. We can request an email. So if somebody buys a ticket, how will we know that it is them when they come to the gate, right? So I definitely recommend requesting an email at minimum if somebody is buying a ticket to an event. And we don't want users to input their own discount. And we definitely don't want user can input a custom amount. Embed a payment button. So you can go through these. It's pretty cool. So like iframe is if you want to embed this app into your own website. So you can go ahead and grab this snippet of HTML and put it into your site. And you can also redirect a customer, say, to your own website after they purchase the item. You can put that URL right here. Another tip is always hit save when you change something. Save, save, save. Sometimes there's multiple places to hit save, but always hit save. And now we can click view. All right, and now we're at the app page. First thing you're going to want to notice is in the URL bar, this is a unique URL. You will want to bookmark this and save this. This is what you can give to people or embed into your own site. You can always access this URL from going back through your BTCPay server. Cool, so let's buy a few tickets. Let's go ahead and buy 10 tickets. I'm gonna go ahead and add that to my cart. and then I'm going to click confirm. It's going to say 10 sats, pay, enter your email, and hit submit. All right, and here's the invoice that your customer is going to see. They're going to want to spend to this invoice, and then they will get the check mark. A quick edit hidden here. I just wanted to say that it's important to know that when somebody spends to this invoice being created by BTCPay server, that information and those sats are appearing on your Lightning node, which you will be controlling mostly with ThunderHub. So after you test this payment, go back to ThunderHub and click transactions, and you will see this transaction there, and then they'll be able to view the receipt if they want to. All right, so how do you keep track of everyone buying tickets? Well, on your BTCPay server, you can go to the left side and click invoices, and you'll see that we have an invoice, and this is what we just did. And then if we click details, we'll be able to see that there's the email of the customer. So now you can go ahead and do all kinds of stuff with this. One of the most important things is you could export a CSV file. So on the day of the event, you can have a nice list of everyone who's coming. So when they come in with a ticket, you can say, hey, great, and then check them off the list. This is how various events such as Beefsteak does it. And that is how you would make a simple ticket system for an event. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this how-to on how to build a point of sale with your BTCPay server for an event. What's really cool is you can go to this point of sale area on BTCPay server and just explore it and play with it and build all kinds of stuff with it. Just make sure you hit save every time you change it before you view the store and experiment with it. In the next part of this series, we're going to be talking about how to build a crowdfund on BTCPay server. It's very similar to this. There's a few little differences, but for those who want to raise money for a specific cause, the next video is going to be for you.